Decisions with Jess Goldsmith.
It's time to make some decisions.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Making Decisions. My name is Jess Goldsmith and this is the Adobe Live show where design decisions need to be made, but I'm not really going to be making any of them. You guys are. And sometimes you will give me decisions that are made by you and I'll say, no, actually, I changed my mind. Making decisions, making suggestions. Either way, we're going to be making some stuff in Photoshop today. Adobe Photoshop, one of my favorites, and you guys actually chose that on the last episode. While we're waiting for everyone to file in, I want to say hey to everyone that is in here, and I would love it if you guys can tell me where you're tuning in from. I know that if you are here weekly, you probably let me know all the time, but let me know again. Also, shout out to Adobe for this mug, but if you can get me a Photoshop one for my Photoshop episodes, that would be amazing. Jeffrey's here, Ariana's here, Cody's here. Jeffrey loves this song, thank you so much. Penny's here, hello. And let me pull up the Behance one. That one I always have to reload. So give me 1 second. Okay, whoops, amazing. So what we're gonna be doing in Photoshop today is that I'm gonna grab like two older, like really older illustrations that I've done. They are not my style at all anymore, and one sort of photo, and I just like want you guys to choose which one we're gonna kind of play around with and then turn into a t-shirt design. I decided t-shirt design because I feel like that's one of the things that you can have the most fun with. I guess same with poster or notebook cover, so maybe we can also decide whether or not this ends up on a t-shirt. But I am super excited to get into it. While I'm still figuring out this chat thing with Behance, for some reason it's not coming up, so I am just gonna redo this again. But while we are getting that started, if we can get a poll up, because we're gonna do we have an option of 3 different quotes today. So the first quote is, I'm about to freak out. The second one is, I don't share fries. And the third one is 1-800 I don't care. So you guys can decide which one we want to do. I do want to note that for some reason okay, I am able to pull up the chat. Amazing. Wade says we're supposed to have a style. I know, exactly. I don't have one either. Barbara, hello. Penny's here. Amazing. Okay, cool. I can talk to everyone. I can chat. Juliana is here from Boston. MG, my mom is here. Amazing. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch into Illustrator. Not Illustrator. Oh my gosh, sorry. Let's switch into Photoshop. So these are the three that I wanted you guys to choose from. This I know is not an illustration, it's a Kit Kat clock, but it just fell in well with the cat theme. I don't think I really had any other cat illustrations. But what I did have is, I can't find it. Oh, a doodle. I had a doodle of a cat right here. Also, my screen seems to keep going out, which is not great. So at the moment, I can't see what's going on. However, oh no. I gotta get this fixed. Okay. However, here, in case you guys didn't see it, the doodle. Whoops. There we go. Woo! Okay, everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. But I was also looking through some of like my old work, and I found this that I made, and I thought that this would be so funny for I'm about to freak out. So once we finish up that first poll of the quote that we want to use, and it seems like I don't share fries is winning. We have 7 votes. If we can get 12 votes, if you guys remember, I did a backflip when I was streaming in San Francisco. I'll do a backflip for you guys if we can get to 12 votes. So right now we only have 7. But we're also only 1 minute into the poll, so that's okay. Juliana says, okay, but the third cat on the right just looks like me when someone takes my fries. Very true. So so true. I love it. I also want to pull up let's pull up some fonts. Let's pull up some fonts because that's always fun. So I'll just write the word like quote for us to decide what we want to do with it. We'll do quote, does it have to be all caps? No, it doesn't. We'll do quote, and let's change this. I don't know. Should we do roulette? I'm going to cover my screen so I'm not looking, and I'm just going to choose something. Oh, that's kind of boring, but maybe we can make it look cool. Okay, so we'll leave that for one, and then I'll do one other. Whoops. Let's see. One other, and maybe I'll have it in the slab serif. So not looking, not looking. Okay, great. These are the two. We have 1, 2. So right now, we have 12 votes! Ah! Okay, guys. You ready for the backflip? You're not ready for it. Hold on, let's get back. Okay. I know. Very talented. Okay, now that we did that, let's go back here. I am going to end that poll, and if we can get another poll up that is either font 1 or font 2. So I'll just put 1. I honestly don't care for any of these for this. I feel like we can have a lot more fun. So like, let's start out with these, and if we don't like them, then we'll just switch it up. Jeffrey, how did I do that? The backflip? I know. I spent a lot of time practicing. Years. Yes. I know. Yeah. Juliana says a gymnast, but I was actually called an Adobe Acrobat by, I believe it was Monica the last time I did that. So it was great. Okay, if you guys can choose which font we're going to start off with, that would be amazing. And we did choose I don't share fries. So let's type those out. I don't share friends. I also don't share friends. If you're my friend, I'm your only friend. I think I wanted in all caps, actually. Don't share fries. I wanted in all caps and apparently not using punctuation, which is fine. I don't share fries. Okay. Also, Adobe Acrobat. Okay, listen, Ryan, first of all, the verse, I didn't make it up, but I think it's actually very funny. Maybe I'll make a design of an Adobe Acrobat. It's me. Okay. I knew that Acrobat pun was coming, but I was still blindsided. That's funny, Wade. Do you have a personal YouTube channel? I don't, but people keep asking me if I do. So maybe one day I will, you know? I'm also not here to share fries. Yeah, you know what? If you're hanging out with me, well, I have actually some truth to tell you guys. I do share fries sometimes, but I feel like everybody should get their own fries, you know? And yet you made me share. It's funny. Okay. Let's see. Right now, number 2 is winning for the fonts. We have 10 votes. Can we get 2 more and I'll do a front flip? I'll do a front flip. A real one this time. A real one. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm just going to choose number 2 for now. We got 11 votes. It looks like number 2 is winning. Like, it's going to win. So we're going to stick with that. And, oh my gosh. My connection. This is not good. Okay, I don't share fries. Now that we got that, there's a lot of decisions to be made here. Because I actually realized in the last few episodes that I was making all the decisions, which is not what I intended, you guys. So, oh yeah, pop into the Discord. Definitely do that. Okay, now if we can get 1, 2, 3 for the, oh, we got 13 votes. Okay, I'll do a front flip. Which cat do you want? 1, 2, or 3? obviously in order of 1, 2, or 3. Has never ever said Jessica to Jess. It's typically reserved for family. Yes. It is true. Don't call me Jessie. I might just make that my own t-shirt. It says don't call me Jessie. Don't call me Jessie. Whoops. Okay. I don't really like to share my fries. Get your own. That's my mother. So, thanks. She really doesn't like to share fries. Robert's here. Hey, Robert. Nice to see ya. Okay. Let me pop out this chat because I'm getting like a bunch of notifications on here. Okay. We're good. Everything's great. Everything's amazing. All right. Can we get, sorry, Cody, I don't know if I said it before or after the other poll ended, but if we can get cat 1, cat 2, cat 3 for the options. And I think either way, well, let's get rid of I'll just hide the donut for now. I like 1, 2. You like, okay, cat 1. I guess you guys can also just pop into the chat and tell me which cat that you prefer. I can also give you my ideas for this. So my idea for this, obviously, it would say in the mouth, I don't share fries. And then like maybe I would add some more French fry details and illustrations and things like that. For this one that says I don't share fries, I would write it here like I don't share fries. Hiss. No, the pink cat is not, okay. The pink cat is not a vector illustration. This is a photo. The idea was that we were going to take illustrations and change them, but I didn't do that. I only did 2 illustrations and this photo. And then for this one that says I don't share fries, I think I would kind of like remove everything in here and just write I don't share fries. Okay. Oh, we have number 3 looks so friendly. Yeah, that's me when you ask for fries. Let's see how the poll is doing. We got the poll up. We have cats 1, cat 2, cat 3. We were at 40, and 1. Oh, while we're waiting, let me do my front flip for you guys. Oh my gosh. So sorry. Also, you guys hear Stanley? Okay. Front flip. Ready? Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw Simone Biles on the blue carpet at the Met Gala last night, but she is jealous of my acrobatic skills. It's true. Okay. We're waiting. It looks like 3 is winning. We have 11 votes, but I do want to show you guys a couple of other things because I thought that this would be fun to do in general. So this is my Instagram. This isn't the point of the thing. This is my Instagram. And I feel like it would be cool to just grab random illustrations from my Instagram or from my portfolio. Like, let's go to illustration. Just random things. Like we can take a cake from there. We could take a sneaker. Wow, much amazed. Yes, thank you, Adobe Live. I don't know. I just think it would be so cool to do that. So I realized that I have like a bunch of themes within my work that happen again and again. So the first one is flowers. I have a lot of flowers in there. I also have a lot of hearts in my stuff. However, I have been told apparently, I'm not sharing. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Why isn't this working? Is it working now? Okay, it should be. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I think it would be fun to grab some images from my portfolio, from my Instagram, and use past illustrations in this new work that we're doing together. So, like I said, there are 2 themes that come up a lot in my work. It's flowers, it's hearts, and then also apparently a lot of food. I'm always talking about food. So, wait, now it says I'm sharing. No, I'm pretty sure that I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if I'm not. And if I'm not, then I'll just grab a few things. Anyway, we're here. We're back here. Now I'm going to turn Photoshop back on again because, I don't know, seems to be, oh my gosh, seems to be an issue that we're having. Uh-oh. Stand by, please. Stand by. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I think we are back on Photoshop. I'm just gonna say, okay, thank you, Sean. Thanks everyone. Yeah, my computer is making its own decisions. It's not great. We need one more vote on either 2 or 3 to figure out which cat we're gonna do. But yeah, so I was thinking we would add in flowers, hearts, and just like some elements from my other illustrations. I demand more acrobatics. Well, maybe if we get a vote down, we will. But it does look like it's between 2 and 3, so I'm just gonna shut off this one for now. Are these all? They're not all vectors. No, they are not all vectors, but they are all drawn by me. And the darkness falls over the screen. I need to probably get a new second screen. I think that's been the issue lately. While we're waiting for the poll to finish up, we need one more vote on 2 or 3. And if I'm choosing, I'm going to choose the one that I drew. Okay. But while we're waiting, I'll just start removing things. So let's remove this middle part because that's where the text would go. Let's see how well this works. Don't like it. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try, grabbing this color and kind of like painting over it. That is way too big of a brush. Okay, I think we could do this. I think this works. Let's do selection brush. What did I do? Wait, what is this? I don't like that. Quick selection. This isn't doing what I wanted to do. Okay, number 2-1. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I'm gonna do it, but that's the only one that I didn't draw. So, whatever. It's fine. We're just gonna cover this up real quick. And what's gonna be fun about this episode is that when I usually initially design things, it's actually not in Photoshop. My initial design of things are in Illustrator, and then I bring them into Photoshop. So this is new-ish for me. I also like number 3. Maybe if we have time, we could do both. But like, let's be real, we never have time. I've never had time in my life. Okay. I'm gonna end the poll. Justice for Cat 3. So funny. Okay. Cool. What do you guys think about changing the color of this? I love the pink, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna duplicate it, and something that I like doing, I've done this before, is adding some noise, just a little bit. It's not cut out, as you can see, which I should probably have done before. So let me try that. Let's do that. Object selection. Okay, amazing. Let's add that. And now I'm going to filter, add noise. Okay, great. Wait, no, just kidding. Not great. Duplicate that instead. Okay, now filter, add noise. Make some noise! Wow! Okay, thank you. Now I want to do... What do I want to do? Let's play with the threshold. I kind of love this. Use cat 3 face for cat 2 body. Huh. You know what? Let's see if that could work. Cat 3 face. I don't think it would work just based on like the different styles, but I am very interested to see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to the idea of being wrong. That didn't work. Whoops. Okay, let's just do like a rough cutout of this. All right. I'm sure you guys hear the dog snoring. I'm positive. I'm positive. Do we like this? Chat, do we like this or is it terrifying? Let me, and hold on. Let me show you. I can change the color here. Image adjustments. Let's go to hue and saturation. Colorize. Like, you know, kind of works. Whoops. Or like does it, you know? Oh. It doesn't not. That's the thing. Sometimes being wrong feels so right. Let Stanley rest. He had a big night last night. He did, yeah. If you saw my Instagram story, I interviewed him this morning about his Met Gala outfit. Okay, well, we'll just leave that on the side right now. And maybe I do want to turn this back to pink. I like it and it's terrifying. Yeah, you know what? The truth is, you can be two things at once. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm talented and I'm insane. You know? Let's play with a gradient map because those are so fun to play around with. Okay. Love a gradient map. Oh, I really love a gradient map. So, how do you even explain it, a gradient map? I guess it's like the gradient is the map. No, I'm kidding. The gradients, the spectrum of gradient determines the highlights and shadow colors in the image. If that helps at all. So like if I would change this to a green and then just play around with this scale, oh, turns out it actually doesn't work. Great. Well, you know, I tried. Oh, is it not? No, I tried. Okay, let's go back. I did like that gradient map. Amazing, but I want to change that to darker pink. Great. Okay. The pink one is scary. Yeah, I think they're all scary. So I used to have, or I still have this clock. But when I was like a kid, I was actually a little bit afraid of it. Like its big eyes and smiling is kind of freaky. You know, I'm going to try to cut this out as much as normal as possible, I guess. Let's see if Photoshop can know exactly what I'm thinking. It doesn't! Let's do magnetic lasso. Do you guys think that I should learn how to use like a drawing pad, like a Wacom? Or should I continue just using my trackpad? Because here's the thing. I have one of those and I just don't use it. I just don't. It feels so weird to me. I've created a yellow cat like this on my channel, but it's vector. Ooh, that's cool. I had it in black. That's my mom. Did I have that as a child? Because I don't remember that as a child, but as an adult, I definitely still have it in pink. It's broken because I've dropped it a few times. Don't ask me why I was carrying my clock around enough to drop it. I just was. It was my emotional support clock. Okay. This is terrifying. That's fine. And I want to grab the bow tie. Let's grab the bow tie. I mean, I just feel like I shouldn't. It just doesn't feel right, you know? It scares me, is what I'm trying to say. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Hold on. I see the issue here. Whoops. 0. Okay. I'm afraid. What is going on? I'm also afraid that I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I am bad at the Wacom. There's a disconnect in my brain for some reason. Same. Drawing pads are great. I have my Cintiq from like 2012. Well, maybe you can help me out, Ryan, because my brain doesn't allow for it when it comes to like Illustrator and Photoshop, but I'm gonna try. Cats can't eat onions or garlic, so our terrifying oh, I see. What else can't cats eat? Does anyone know? Juliana? I'm gonna assume that you do. I'm trying to get this. Oh, maybe in shadows? Nope. I'm trying to get this pink to be the same. It's just like a little bit. Let's do, maybe we'll play with hue and saturation again. Maybe a little brighter. No. Colorize. I don't know. I don't think I like this one. No. Essential oils in cats are a no-no. Okay, I hear that. I totally hear that. Okay, listen guys, I tried with this one. I don't like it and I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. It scares me too much. I'm afraid, okay? I don't share fries. Let's put this in the middle. Wait, this should be bigger. What am I doing? Sorry for all of the zooming in and out. Driving everyone crazy. Okay, I'm also going to change. Oops. Let's make that like significantly bigger. What did I do? Okay, just kidding. I'm not. I'm just leaving it like this. Robert says I can't eat garlic. Garlic, are you a cat or do you have an allergy? Cats cannot taste sweetness. Oh my gosh. Yes. Monica, you once again jumped into making decisions and you made the decision to be here. So grapes and raisins can cause kidney fat failure in cats. Dogs too. If you have dogs, do not give them that. Whoops. You know what? Let's add some punctuation for the punctuation girlies. And I want to make this. I think I'm going to add this to my website once it's done to womenoftype.com. Whoops. Playing with the kerning, 'cause I can. Should it be I don't or I do not? What do you think? I don't share files. Oh, I also like I don't share files, except I don't think my clients would like that. And you know what? I'm also going to stretch the text because I know it bothers some people and I actually like it. I don't know. I like it. Cats and dogs also can't have chocolate, caffeine, or alcohol. Tell that to Ruby. Okay? Tell that to this one. Because two things. If I'm ever drinking a glass of wine, she will do everything in her power to try to drink it. I don't let her because I'm not a psycho, but she tries. She loves wine. I don't know. Also chocolate. She will try to do anything, but also garbage. She has an eclectic palate. What can I say? Files are an extra charge. Yes and no, depending on the project. Ruby is a drunk. Yeah, she is. Funny story. I went to the vet with her for something completely different, nothing to do with her drinking, and the vet was like, "Oh, how's her drinking?" Meaning like her water intake. And I said, she actually is an alcoholic, and the doctor did not think it was funny, and it was awkward silence, and we just sat there staring at each other for 3 seconds before we moved on. So that's that. Okay, I don't share fries. Back to this. Can I get in the chat, do you like this font, yes or no? Just hit Y or N, yes or no. And I'm just gonna look through some other options because I don't know, I'm not feeling it. It doesn't feel fun enough for what we're doing. But maybe it's because like I'm just addicted to the same fonts that I always use, you know? I'm like, oh, let's do this, let's do Banger again because I love this font, you know? So if we can get, I guess you need a new vet. Honestly, they're really great. Ryan, do you have pets? Because if you do, I'll share that info with you since we don't live far from each other. Okay, wait. Clever says S, but is that yes or no? Okay, we have 2 yeses, 1 N, 1 S. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna put in like my fonts that I always use. These are the ones that I'm always using. Whoops. Share. I'll hook you up with my friend who's a vet. She would have laughed at Ruby's alcoholism. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, MG says no. I think the leading needs adjusting, but I think I like the font. So the leading needs adjusting for sure. And if you guys are not familiar with leading is it leading or leading? I think it's leading, but it's the space between the lines. So the space here, the space here. So usually I would say yeah, but I kind of like just want it to fill the entire space. You know what I mean? Yep, I have a tuxedo cat. I go to Prospect Heights Animal Hospital on Flatbush, and I like them a lot. If anybody's looking for Ryan, that is where he will be. So funny. What if we warp the text? I don't. Well, what do you mean by warp? I like the bottom Y. What do you mean the Y? There's no Y in here. I don't share fries. Whoops. Okay. You know, I think you guys just like this one, so we're gonna keep it. I also, hold on, with this other font, because everything looks similar, I thought I accidentally wrote I don't shart fries. So that's that. Drop a picture of the cat, Ryan. Yes. Oh yeah, I doxed myself. I kind of agree though. We should all have our pets vet our vets based on a sense of humor. Totally. You said to say Y for yes. I know I said Y for yes, but somebody said S, and I don't know what the S means, and I don't know what the bottom Y means. Juliana. Love you. Okay. I've been sitting on this for too long already. We haven't really gotten anywhere, and you guys are the ones that need to make decisions, so I don't know. I'm blaming you. I don't share fries. For some reason, you like this font, even though I don't. I'm going to change the color, because I also don't like the color. And I don't shart my files. That's amazing. That's actually really, really funny. I don't shart my files. So true. So true. And let's give it an outline, because I like that. I like an outline. It's always fun for me. Let's do. I don't shart my files. So I actually don't. You should try it. I'm a Libra. Making decisions goes against everything I believe in. Okay. Calm down, everyone. Let's try some warping. Let's try some warping. Let's do transformation warp. I don't know. Let's try it out. Warp text. Remove warp. Perspective warp. Puppet warp. I actually really love puppet warp. Okay. I don't know. Should we do it? Yeah, like the Zeppelin. It's lead as in the metal. That's what I thought. Okay, it's called leading because they used to let out space out letters in the printing press. Okay, that's genius. That makes a lot of sense. And I feel like that was something that I should have known. I don't share fries. Let's now, Juliana. Okay, Ryan put the picture of his cat in the Discord. I'm going to grab a few illustrations. Oh, are we back to black again? Hold on. Let's open up the browser. Okay, I'm going to grab a few illustrations from here to just like snap. Oh, you know what I can use? I have an illustration that I did of ketchup that I love. And there are fries in there. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and drop it into Photoshop. Amazing, great. And what else can I use from here? Let's see. What else? You need a font with a little more scratching. Do you mean like the, what was I gonna say? The texture, because I will be doing that. Okay, and I always feel like hot dogs go with fries, yeah. maybe we use these hot dogs instead. Okay. My gosh, the quality of this is going to be very poor. But you know what? We'll make do with what we have. Because that's that on making decisions, you know, babies? My decision babies, my angels, my decision-making angels. And let's grab one more thing. What else? What else could be fun? Pizza goes with fries too. I love pizza and fries. So true. What else? Maybe ice cream and fries? Let's take a look on my portfolio instead. This is a portfolio review now. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, well, it wouldn't be in letters. Let's look at maybe licensing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Fries go with everything. That is also so true. I don't know. Maybe some of these little starbursts. So let me open image. Okay. Take a screenshot. Amazing. Let's get back to Photoshop. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys back to Photoshop. I'm just gonna make everything a little smaller. Woo. Cool. And I want to add, I'm gonna rasterize this, and I'm gonna add noise. So it sits, whoa, wait, hold on. I'm gonna rasterize layer style too, and then add noise. Great. Fries and milkshakes. Ooh, that's yummy. I could go for that. Are these hand-drawn vector illustrations? This is vector, and this was drawn not vector, but then turned into vector, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's grab the fries. Oh no. Make some noise! Yeah! Amazing. What do you guys like on your fries? I like ketchup, obviously. Obviously, I love ketchup. I have a mini ketchup bottle that I carry around with me. Why isn't this working? La-da-da. And I want to just get rid of the stuff that we're not using because things are not... Okay, and we're going to grab this as well. Oh my god, I keep getting that spinning wheel of death. Couldn't find object to... Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Duh. Also, I know that we haven't done the spinning wheel of death in a while. The reason is because I brought it with me to San Francisco and I haven't unpacked it yet. I'm being so real with you guys. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to leave that last one out. And then let's get... Not a crazy person who pours anything on top. Wait, nothing on your... Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. You dip them in ketchup. I mean, oh, catsup! Good one, Robert. I like that. Sorry, I meant, like, what do you eat with your fries? For me, it's ketchup. I like a ketchup and mayo mix. That's always really good. You know? Whoops. Oh, my God. Maybe I should get a... Oh, garlic mayo. That's great. Or as the fancy people call it, aioli. But it's really just garlic mayo. Like, what is going on here? Okay, I'm just gonna cut this out by itself real quick. I don't know what is going on today. Great, and I'm gonna delete that. Okay, we have this. We're just gonna have the fries kind of hanging around doing its thing. I feel like, okay, obviously I lost part of that fry, but that's okay. And what I want to do here, obviously I want to cut this out, but I want to make it like an angry face instead. Ketchup, obviously, but dipping a fry in a good chocolate milkshake is perfection. It's just like the salty and sweet, you know? So good. Okay, so we have this, and I'm going to make it like an angry. Like, don't touch my fries. you know, classic. How are we on time? Crazy as always. That's fine. Honestly, used to it by now. Okay. So I don't want him to be sad. Because we're not sad. We're mad. We're angry. Somebody's been touching our fries, and we won't stand for it. Okay? I don't share. Oh, should I? Wait, guys. Should I change it to don't touch my fries? Can we get a poll up? Don't touch my fries or I don't share fries? Okay, also, I know you guys can't see Stanley. He's sleeping. But he just did the cutest little tail wag in his sleep. It was adorable. My kids dip in their milkshake. I lost them. Wait, Jeffrey, that sounds amazing. What do you mean you've lost them? I think actually you have found them. Okay. Nothing worse than undercooked soggy fries. Yes, so gross. So gross. And you know what? I'm just going to get rid of the hot dog because I actually don't think that it is necessary. Like, we're talking about fries here. We're not talking about anything else. I'm going to draw in what we have lost in the... Whoops. There we go. Not perfect, but that's fine. Okay. Always happy when I have ketchup. Y'all, I love ketchup. Okay, maybe next time. Oh! That reminds me, we need to get a pull up. Do you guys want... For some reason, you guys don't want to see me do Neo, and I'm so anti that. We'll do this decision of don't touch my fries or I don't share fries. But then I want another one of... I have to take this jacket off. It's getting warm in here. And then I want another poll. And then give me the polls. One more poll of what we should do next week, which would be Illustrator, Neo, or Photoshop. I don't know if anyone has had a way back, but they have a special sauce that slaps with fries. Never even heard of that, Jeffrey, but that sounds amazing. What's the artboard size you do when creating a t-shirt design? I do 10 inches by 10 inches. I usually do a square. I find that that's the best for me, but, sorry. As long as it'll print well. So it needs to be sizable and it needs to be 300 DPI, and I always design in RGB even if it's printing in CMYK. Sorry. Oh, and everyone's favorite fry shape. That's actually a really good question. You should be the host of this show, Juliana. Just kidding. Okay. Oh, we're at a 50-50 split of don't touch my fries. Oh, wait, don't touch my fries. I don't share fries. Okay. If we can get 13 votes, that's 2 more. Sorry, that took me a minute to count because my brain wasn't designed for math. It was designed for fries. Okay, everybody. Okay, grab some of these Starbursts. You know what? You thought I was gonna have a design without stars or sparkles in it? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Oh, okay. No, we're back to... we need somebody to break the tie. We need one more person to vote, and after we vote, I'm closing it. Once we get 49%, I'm closing it. But while we're doing that, I'll just do one that says, don't touch my fries. Don't touch my fries. Don't touch my fries. Okay, and I'll stretch it again. Don't touch my fries wins. Okay, and pull. We got 15? My brain was designed for fries. Okay, we do have that as an option as well. Don't touch my fries wins. So let's do that real quick. Whoops. We'll do this color. Whoops. And we'll do the stroke. Whoops. And get rid of that. Done. Let's do rasterize, layer style. Okay, Cody, I'm like hitting you left and right with all of the polls today. We need to get one more poll of what what do you guys want to see next week? Do we want to do Illustrator, Photoshop, or Neo? Or do you guys want to see Express? You let me know. No. Okay, Photoshop, Illustrator, or Neo. We're just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave it as is because I'm not trying to drag Cody, insane today. Don't touch my fries. Okay, wonderful. And I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna grab all these. Whoops. How are we on time? We got 5 minutes, and honestly, I feel like we're doing okay. I'm gonna group those together. I'm gonna filter, add noise, make some noise. Yep, you want more Neo in your life? I hear that. I also like Neo. I think it's really fun. And let's try doing, let's see, threshold on this. No, don't like that. Cancel. Adjustments. Let's do gradient map. Okay, why is it not the one that I wanted? We'll do that. Oh my gosh. How do I get back to that color that I wanted though? Okay, let's just assume it's that or not. And we'll leave that as is. Okay, great. So I feel like that doesn't work. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna group this together and I'm gonna duplicate group. Okay, shut this off. And then I'm gonna turn this, no, I'm just gonna rasterize it. Like, group it together. Okay, so I want to put this on a t-shirt. Ketchup is important to happiness. Yes. Who is Neo? Project Neo is a 3D software from Adobe. It's free, it's still in beta, and it is available on your browser, and I love using it. So I kind of want to just make this tail a little shorter because it's like I need it to fit on a t-shirt, you know? So let's get rid of that. And then bring this tail up a bit. Or should we get rid of the tail? I feel like we could get rid of the tail, actually. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the tail. That's the single decision that I'm making today. No tail. No tail, no problem. And because we're getting rid of the tail, I feel like I can move this up just a little bit. Okay. Now, what I wanna do, let's go to generative image. Wow, I think we're gonna finish on time today. We'll do content type, no, photo, and we'll do plain, let's be honest, I'm wearing a black t-shirt all the time. Plain black t-shirt for mock-up. Let's see what happens. I can't lie, the fact that my fries doesn't fit in the oval is driving me insane. I know, Juliana, it's driving everybody insane. It's driving everyone insane. Right now, oh, Project Neo's winning. Amazing. Okay. I love using this for mock-ups. If I had more time, I would spend more time like making this exactly, whoops, what I wanted. But as always, we are crunched for time. Let's duplicate layer. And then I could play around. This is actually really cute. I would wear this for sure. Could play around with the layer styles, usually overlay. Multiply. Maybe let's do overlay and then duplicate it. Put it under and do lighter and lower that. Okay, I mean, there's ways to play around with this. It's your shirt. Don't touch my fries. Okay, the last poll and then we're signing off for the day. Should I turn this into a t-shirt on womenoftype.com? Would you guys be interested in it? Also, I'm dropping this in here. Feel free to sign up to my newsletter. I just dropped that in there, so yeah. Okay, now I want to watch that movie. It's great. I'm very happy with how this came out. I probably would have moved this over a little bit, blah, 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 but you know, designing a shirt in less than an hour is pretty incredible if I do say so myself. Also, fun for me, I've just been drinking out of this giant water bottle. Oh my gosh. Thanks. I wonder if, it seems like we're doing Project Neo. I would love to turn this into a Project Neo project in the end. In the end? Next week. What's wrong with me? I'm hungry. Okay, cool. Do you guys want to get some puggy time in? I feel like I do. And I also feel like, so something that I've been talking to my studio mate about, because we still got 5 minutes. I thought I was running out of time. Something that I like to talk to my studio mate, that I have been talking to my studio mate about, is like the type of work that I do. I always go big and I go crazy and I add more and more and more detail. And I have to learn how to tone it down a bit. You know? We're cranking it up to just 5,000 and we need to crank it a bit down to just 150. 5,000's the top. 150 is also not the end. It's not, whatever. It's just less. Anyway, I feel like this was closer to 5,000, but I'm very happy with how it looks. It looks like we have 3 votes on yay. Okay. Most unhinged water bottle ever. Ooh, from where do you download t-shirt mockups or create them manually? Vihanga, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I used Adobe Firefly in Photoshop. So here, we can do another one. Let's do generate image. Let's do, not plastic, reusable water bottle for mock-up with sparkles around it. I don't know why it's in all caps. I'm yelling, you know? If you haven't used Neo before and you want to try it, I highly recommend it. Just type in Project Neo into your browser. It'll come up. And no, not metallic. Let's do like reusable matte water bottle. And yeah, you should also tune in next week because I will be attempting to recreate this in Project Neo. Who knows if I'll be able to, you know what I mean? It's always something new with me. Okay. Let's change this to multiply or overlay. Maybe overlay would work better for this. Not entirely set. Let's try. Let's try all the different ones. Maybe I do like to use linear burn quite often. Oh, actually multiply. I mean, look, this mock-up is not doing what I needed to do. Yeah, this is how I create a lot of my own mock-ups. This is Paloma. Also, hi, in the Behance chat. But I would just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making decisions with me. Thanks for loving Ruby. And Ruby, is there anything you want to say to everyone? Wow, phenomenal. She's always full of wisdom. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making decisions. I hope to see you next week. I'm going to try to recreate this, in Project Neo. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Toodaloo, as they say. Bye.